If you want to live a long, sharp, and strong life, this is for you. These are 15 of the most science-backed, powerful longevity habits that not only help you live longer, they help you live better. Let's break them down one by one. 1. Exercise regularly. If you could put the benefits of exercise into a pill, it'd be the most powerful drug on earth. Regular movement is one of the top predictors of a longer life. It protects against heart disease, stroke, obesity, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even some cancers. Strength training preserves muscle and bone mass, which are critical for avoiding frailty in old age. Cardio strengthens your heart and improves metabolic health. The sweet spot? Around 150 minutes of moderate cardio, 75 minutes of intense cardio, and at least 2 to 3 strength sessions per week. Just walking 7,000 to 8,000 steps daily is enough to reduce all-cause mortality. Consistency here literally pays off in years. 2. Eat a whole food, nutrient-dense diet. Your diet is the foundation of your health. Eating mostly whole, unprocessed foods flood your body with the nutrients it needs to repair, recover, and thrive. Think lean proteins, colorful vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, healthy fats, herbs, and spices. Diets like the Mediterranean or Blue Zone diets are consistently linked with lower death rates, better cognitive health, and improved cardiovascular markers. They're anti-inflammatory, support gut health, and improve blood sugar regulation. But your diet should be inclusive of all food types and not restricted of any foods. On the flip side, ultra-processed foods like packaged snacks, sugary drinks, and fast food drive inflammation, obesity, and chronic disease. You can still eat these from time to time, but moderation is key here. Don't overdo it. Prioritize real food. It's your body's fuel and medicine. 3. Prioritize sleep. Sleep isn't optional, it's essential. Poor sleep is linked to nearly every chronic disease and shortens lifespan. During deep sleep, your brain flushes out toxins through the glymphatic system, your muscles repair, and your immune system strengthens. Aim for 7 to 9 hours per night, ideally with consistent sleep and wake times. Avoid blue light before bed. Keep your room cool and dark, and wind down with calming routines. Sleep deprivation raises cortisol, impairs insulin sensitivity, and increases hunger hormones, leading to weight gain and burnout. If you want to be healthy long-term, you can't afford to neglect your sleep. 4. Use the sauna. Sauna bathing might sound like luxury, but it's actually one of the most underrated longevity tools. Finnish studies show that using a sauna 4 to 7 times per week cuts risk of cardiovascular disease by over 50% and Alzheimer's disease by up to 65%. The heat stress boosts heart rate, improves circulation, and activates heat shock proteins, which protect against cellular damage and aging. It also helps detox through sweat and may aid in muscle recovery. While sauna use isn't safe for everyone, like those with low blood pressure or during pregnancy, for most people, it's a deeply restorative practice that mimics some benefits of aerobic exercise. 5. Practice cold exposure. Cold exposure taps into ancient biological resilience. From cold showers to ice baths, this practice stimulates brown fat activation, which boosts metabolism and insulin sensitivity. It also floods your body with norepinephrine and dopamine, giving a mental edge, improved mood, and reduced inflammation. Over time, cold exposure can improve circulation and immune response. It's a hormetic stressor, meaning a little bit triggers beneficial adaptations. Start with a 30-second cold rinse at the end of your shower and gradually build up. It's uncomfortable, but that's the point. It rewires your tolerance for stress while rejuvenating your cells. Also, be careful with using cold therapy in combination with exercise, where your gains might be hindered. 6. Manage stress intentionally. Chronic stress is a silent killer. It disrupts sleep, accelerates aging, increases inflammation, and impairs digestion and immunity. Long-term elevated cortisol levels are tied to anxiety, fat gain, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. But stress management isn't just about relaxing. It's about actively resetting your nervous system. Practices like meditation, Deep breathing, prayer, journaling, and nature walks lower cortisol and rebalance your mood. Even 5 minutes of stillness a day can change your brain. Longevity isn't just about the body. It's about protecting the mind from the wear and tear of daily life. 7. Build strong social connections. This one's often overlooked, but social connection is as important as diet and exercise for longevity. People with deep, fulfilling relationships live longer, get sick less often, and recover faster. Isolation and loneliness, by contrast, raise your risk of premature death by up to 30%. Social bonds lower stress, improve immune function, and protect against depression and cognitive decline. Prioritize meaningful relationships, whether that's family, friends, romantic partners, or community groups. Share meals. Make time for conversations. Laugh, hug, and listen. Human connection is biological nourishment. 8. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol. There's no gray area here. Smoking is devastating to your lifespan. It increases your risk of cancer, heart disease, lung disease, and basically every form of cellular degeneration. Alcohol, even in moderation, increases risk of certain cancers and liver disease, disrupts sleep, and damages the brain. The new longevity consensus: less is better. Ideally, quit smoking entirely and keep alcohol to a minimum. 1 drink a month or less for women, 2 or less for men. For optimal health, some experts now suggest avoiding alcohol altogether. 9. Maintain a healthy body weight. Carrying excess fat, especially visceral fat around the organs, increases risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and stroke. Longevity in this case is about maintaining lean body mass, metabolic flexibility, and functional strength. Slow and controlled weight loss is optimal. The goal is sustainable body composition, strong muscles, low fat, and steady energy. Resistance training, protein-rich diets, and walking are key. Use tools like waist-to-height ratio or DEXA scans, not just the scale, to gauge progress. Health is about balance, not just numbers. 10. Get sunlight daily, but not excessively. Sunlight is a natural performance enhancer when used wisely. Getting 10 to 30 minutes of sun per day helps regulate your circadian rhythm, improves sleep, and boosts vitamin D, a critical nutrient for immune function, bone health, and inflammation control. Morning sunlight also enhances serotonin and mood. But balance is key. Excessive UV exposure increases skin aging and cancer risk. So aim for safe, moderate sun, ideally in the morning or late afternoon, and use sun protection when UV index is high. If you live in a cloudy or dark climate, consider a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement to fill in the gaps. Sunlight isn't just about warmth. It's about hormonal and neurological balance. 11. Hydrate properly. Even mild dehydration impacts energy, mood, cognition, and kidney function. Over time, chronic dehydration can stress the cardiovascular system and impair detoxification. Your cells, joints, and organs all require proper hydration to function efficiently. As a rule of thumb, aim for half your body weight in ounces of water daily. More if you sweat heavily or live in a hot climate. Add electrolytes if you exercise intensely or fast. Thirst is a lagging indicator, so don't wait until you're parched. Prioritize water, herbal teas, and mineral-rich broths over sugary drinks and sodas. Hydration supports literally every system in your body. Don't overlook it. 12. Train your brain. Longevity isn't just about living longer. It's about keeping your mind sharp while you do. Cognitive decline is one of the biggest fears associated with aging. But the good news is your brain is like plastic. It can change, grow, and adapt. Regularly challenge your mind with reading, puzzles, learning new skills, playing music, or even learning a new language. Social interaction also stimulates brain activity. Exercise, especially aerobic, increases BDNF, a protein that supports brain growth and repair. Omega-3 fats, like from fatty fish or supplements, quality sleep, and stress reduction all support cognitive health. Keep feeding your brain, and it will stay young with you. 13. Practice intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating. You don't have to eat 6 meals a day to be healthy. In fact, giving your digestive system regular breaks may be one of the best things you can do for longevity. Intermittent fasting and time-restricted eating help regulate insulin, reduce inflammation, and activate autophagy, your body's internal cleaning system that breaks down old, damaged cells. Fasting is a tool, not a magic bullet, but when done correctly, it's powerful. 14. Cultivate purpose and meaning. This might sound abstract, but it's real. Studies show that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer, have better physical and mental health, and recover faster from illness. Whether it's family, faith, creativity, service, or a mission bigger than yourself, having a why can anchor you when times get hard. In Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's longest living populations, this concept is called ikigai, meaning reason to wake up in the morning. It improves resilience, lowers stress, and gives life structure. Longevity isn't just biology, it's deeply emotional and spiritual. Find your purpose and let it guide you. 15. Get regular health screenings. Finally, prevention is more powerful than cure. Many life-threatening diseases, like cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, are treatable when caught early. Regular screenings, blood work, and checkups help you stay ahead of problems instead of reacting to them too late. Combine modern medicine with lifestyle practices. Both are tools. Investing in your health doesn't just mean hitting the gym. It also means knowing what's going on inside your body. Longevity isn't about just living longer. It's about living better longer. It's about having the energy, strength, and clarity to keep showing up for the people and things you love. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.